music is what it is here, not just because of a group of people who are helping lead the assembly, but it's really because of the assembly who are here. Each of them is really invested. They bring a very personal investment to their faith and to their celebration. They have a reason they want to be here. In, I think, today's world, it's hard to find hope. It can be hard in the midst of all the violence, the hurt, to find the goodness. People come here wanting to acknowledge the hurt that happens out there, both personally but also at a local and world level, and celebrate something greater, celebrate the goodness in one another. And they bring that to their song. Their song is their prayer here, and that happens every Sunday.
Our family religious education program here at the center is comprised of 3 or 4 different areas. We have a Little People's program, which is our 4 and 5-year-olds. We have a cooperative program for grades 1 through 6. We have a junior high and senior high program. Our junior high is 7th and 8th grade, and senior high is 9th through 12th. Our senior high program meets every other week for an hour and a half, and that group mostly focuses on service projects in our community, our local community and the greater Boston community. There's some spiritual discussion, and there's also some social time involved. Some of our social justice programs here at the center include the emergency food pantry.
It's the first time for me. I'm going to sign my name and see if I can get some food, and I'm a young guy, and I'm 70 years old, and having a little difficulty in income. So that's why I came down to see the food pantry.
Our emergency food program illustrates part of our mission here at the Paulist Center, which is to reach out to marginalized in our society, and in this case we're reaching out to the poor. The Wednesday Night Supper Club, which is a hot meal for people who do not have access to a meal or a hot meal every Wednesday night, and that's run solely on volunteers. We have a sister community group in Hacienda Vieja in El Salvador, and the group here that meets advocates for, shares resources with, and visits with this sister parish in El Salvador. We raised $40,000 for them to build a water pump, for example, so they have clean water for living.
How does it work here? Well, here at Supper Club, every Wednesday night we serve a couple hundred folks who are needy and hungry who come to our door. And we have volunteers who come in every week. Really, organizationally, we only have a couple of us who are required to be here each week. We have a lead cook. This week it's Peggy, and some weeks it's me. And everybody else comes in because they volunteer and they want to do something good. And then our guests show up and sit down and have a meal. It's about a community generously welcoming anybody to our door and welcoming them to our community dining room. And serving a delicious meal.
And another thing is we serve at the table. We plate the food and serve it to the guests at the table. They don't stand in line.
So we make do on a very small budget because everybody's a volunteer. Somehow, every week we have enough volunteers to serve. And we're always looking for more, but we always find a way to get it done.